Hey, this is Coach Rod from Eagle Vision Coaching Academy, where I'm helping you find your purpose in life, your finance, and business. And I want to jump in here right quick and I share with you this verse I was reading this morning. And it's from Proverbs 13:7. And it says, "There is one who pretends to be rich, but has nothing. Another pretends to be poor, but has great wealth." And I want to say to someone, you don't have to impress me. I'm gonna say that again. You don't have to impress me or impress nobody else. Stop pretending. I want you to look at your life and say, have I been pretending that I have more than I really have? This image that I have built up around myself, is it real or is it fake? Because we have built this image where we go get these Louis Vuittons and these expensive, buying these high priced Jordans and buying these things, but we're still poor. And I want you to understand that you don't have to impress people by the things you have. You don't have to, people who have real wealth, you can't impress them by the things that you have. You impress them by the investments in what you have in your mind, how you think. So what you're doing, what you have been doing is you have been impressing other poor people because poor people focus on things. Wealthy people focus on ideas of trying to build more wealth. And so are you taking all your wealth and put it into this fantasy world that you think is real for you, but at the end of the day, you really have nothing? So stop pretending. You don't have to impress nobody. Stop buying things to impress people. Stop. Make this the last day that you buy anything that says, I'm going to buy this because I want people to know I got it going on. Your motives are not pure. And a lot of us are not being blessed by Heavenly Father because we are not using our wealth for the right things. We're using our wealth just to buy things to impress people. Now you might go and buy that Mercedes. And you're not buying it because you want it. You're buying it so you make people look like you really got it going on. But at the end of the day, I always tell people, never get jealous of a person who has a car because they have a monthly payment. They have a high insurance. Never get jealous of a person who has a car. Because at the end of the day, they make it majority of the times they're making payments and their insurance are higher. For me personally, I like to make investments in real estate. I don't have any car notes. I don't desire to have them right now because I want to build wealth. And I feel, and this is how I feel now, and you can look at it different. But how I feel is, once I build my wealth up, then I can go get that nice car that I really desire. But I gotta set myself up to get the things that is going to bring generational wealth to me first. Then go get those things. That's how I do it, because I'm using wisdom. It's not about me impressing. When I was a drug dealer, I bought stuff to impress people. I bought the big chains. I bought the cars and just to impress people because my motives weren't pure. Because guess what? When you do that to impress people, this pretend life, it shows your insecurity about yourself. I really want you to work on your insecurity. How many of y'all are really posting stuff on social media just because of your insecurity? Taking vacations, going broke for vacations because of your insecurity. I want you to grab this by the horn. I want you to really do a self-evaluation. Am I doing these things because I'm insecure about myself? Because I'm trying to impress people who really don't care? I'm trying to look good in front of broke people to say, I reached my status quo, and you really haven't. So I want to challenge you today. Look at your motives of why you're doing the things you do, why you buy the things that you buy. Why you buy the things that you buy. And what happens is when we pretend, we build this image around ourselves that can't last. It ain't gonna last. Because one thing you know, everything has an expiration date. Everything has an expiration date. Something's gonna happen in your life where people gonna see the real you, not the fake you, not the pretend you, but the real you. Taking these vacations. No, you can't afford it. But you want to say, look at me, I got it going on. And you smiling on the camera. You smiling on the camera. Oh, look at me. I'm in this place and this place. And when you get back home, you're miserable because you're worrying about how you're going to pay your bills. You're pretending because you're insecure about yourself. Work on your insecurity. Work on yourself. Don't buy things to impress people. Always check your motives. Why am I getting this? Am I getting this because I want to? Or I'm getting this because I want people to look at me. To look at me and say I got it going on. Stop giving people control of your life. You take control of your life. Stop letting people's opinion of you take control of your life. Stop letting people's opinion of you take control of your life. Get your control back. Work on your insecurity. You don't have to buy these things to look important. You don't. You don't. You are already important. No matter what you have, you don't gotta go buy this high-priced pocketbook to say you got wealth. It's not about that. If you desire that, yeah, and if you can afford it, yeah. But if you're struggling, if you got $1,000 in your bank account and your pocketbook's worth $1,000, something's wrong. And majority of people I see really don't have wealth like that to be affording the stuff that they weigh. They don't. So I challenge you to work on your insecurity. Work on yourself. Build yourself up. Build yourself up. Get your finance right. Start making more investments in your future and that could give you a return on your investment than buying these things that doesn't, you buy it and it don't do nothing for you. But impress people for one or two times and say, oh, you got that pocketbook? Oh, yeah, that's cool. But man, how much money you got? How much wealth you building? Are you setting yourself up to own your own business? Are you going to plan it? You got this mindset, you know what? I'm going to work for these people for 40, 50 years. I mean, if that's you, that's you. But that's not the mindset I have. If I work with somebody, I'm saying to myself, I'm not going to stay here long. I'm here as a partnership to get my business off the ground. And one day I'm going to leave this job because I want to run I want to have my own freedom. I want to run my own company. I want to do what I want to do. I want to take vacations and I don't have to ask nobody. I want my money to be unlimited. I'm capped off by your $15, $16, $20 an hour, whatever I'm capped off. But when I have my own business, I'm not capped off because my money is based upon me. I have more control of my life when it's based upon me than when it's based upon you. So stop pretending and stop letting your insecurities buy things that you don't really need in your life. Stop. I'm telling you, man, like and subscribe to this channel, man. I'm telling you, man, I want to help people win at life. Like and subscribe, man. I'll be dropping videos all the time. And even at the bottom, I'll have a link. If you want a free consultation coach call, that's totally free, man, where I want to show you how to, even you got problems when, you want to need help in finding your purpose in business, purpose in your finance, or even life, man. I want to show you how to map it out. I want to give you the blueprint on how to really build a successful life in business, your finance, and life. Because sometimes people follow the wrong role models. We were following people who looks like they got it going on, but they really don't. It just looks. You know a tree by the fruit it bear. Be a fruit inspector. Inspect them. Just don't say, okay, they look like they got it going. Nah, inspect that person. Study that person. And see what they really got going on. I never follow a person who I don't study. I never follow a person who I don't study. I have to study that person's life to see what they really have because some people pretend. And I don't want you to be a pretender. So y'all be blessed. Be blessed.